law of the farm. You consciously decided to click on this video because you had a feeling that this might be the right video for you. Maybe it was the thumbnail, maybe it was the title, but something intrigued you. I can't tell you that this isn't exactly what you were looking for. You have to decide that for yourself. Now, everybody knows that great harvest can only be reaped after the seeds have been sown. And as you learn about the law of the farm and how it can change your life, you will see the seeds that have been planted and how you can contribute to the growth of your future. The law of the farm is a fundamental law of nature. You already know it, although you might not be consciously aware of it. So the law of the farm is a principle that has effect on any part of life and reality. And it says that anything that you want to achieve or gain, or anything that happens, has to have an origin. And the metaphor for that is actually sowing seeds in spring to harvest in fall. You know, there's a very famous biblical quote that says, "You reap what you sow." And this really applies here. So the idea is that if you want to have good social connections, you need to invest actually before that point in time. You need to make small investments into your friends and social connections so that they can grow over time. There are very few things, actually there are no things, but you can trick yourself a little bit into thinking that there are quick fixes. Now, not everything takes a whole year to grow, of course. We're not really talking about physical crops, but there is a kind of incubation period and there is a growth period that you need to take into account. You will not immediately see results. If you want to, for instance, create a healthy and thriving physical body, you cannot sit on the couch and eat chips for years and then one day decide, okay, I need to change, and go to the gym for 3 days straight and hope that you will recover that. No, it just takes time to build muscle, to lose fat, to change your physical body. It takes time. So you need to make that investment, and you need to maintain the crops, and you need to protect them from pests and thieves and robbers and whatnot, so that in the harvest, in the fall, you can harvest and reap the fruits that you worked on so hard. So, and I think that's a very powerful concept. At times where it seems like you can get away with it. So, for instance, if you were studying for an exam, maybe the entire semester you were not paying any attention at all. You were just doing other stuff. And then right before the exam, a couple of days, maybe the evening before, you start studying so much, you really start to cram as much as you can into your head. And it might be the case that you were able to pass the exam, but the fact is also that that information is of no substantial use. You have no foundation in your brain, and it will all likely just disappear just like that from your mind. So you just fooled yourself. You created an illusion of having something that you don't actually have because you didn't put in the time. And it's important to realize that there are many, many ways in which we can fool ourselves, and realizing that if you want to have something great, you need to put in the time, and the work is essential for that. Many people who marry don't want to change their lifestyle at all. They're married singles. They don't take time to nurture seeds of shared vision, selflessness, caring, tenderness, and consideration, yet they're surprised at the harvest of the weeds. So, and this is completely true, right? Some people really just want to be individuals and maybe rush into a marriage because they don't really understand the fundamentals, but they seem like it's the normal step to do. It's on their to-do list, which is a bad idea. So I found this a very powerful law to think about. I would suggest to take a little bit of time to reflect on it, see where it has an impact on your life, where you see clear examples of the law of the farm, If you have some, leave them down in the comments. I would love to read what you think about it. If you like the video, give me a like, and don't forget to have a great day.